Here is a little tutorial about composition and proportions. Composition is the first thing that we always think about when we start drawing anything. The placement of a human figure standing could be something like that, won't you agree? It's a rather elongated figure, and we're trying to fit it to the format of our paper. We are symmetrical. Central line comes always handy. Floor, head. First piece of information. Human figure can be divided in two equal parts by the pubic bone, a little bit above the pubis. So it's all in the pelvis, and we already have the legs and the torso with the head. Already something. Now we can create some kind of it's a bit of a guesswork, of course. The shoulders, and this will be for the head, whatever the head will be. I don't worry about it at all right now. Head is a small part of the body, so be careful not to start with it because it's very misleading. So since we have the shoulders, here is another calculation. The torso from the shoulders to the floor, to the feet, soles of the feet, can be divided in three equal parts by the area from the shoulders to the pelvis, pelvic girdle, shoulder girdle, iliac crest here, pelvis, and knee joints to the floor. So all that is about 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And here, of course, we have the entire figure with the head divided in half. It's a system, it's a structure. So this widest portion of the hips is our division area. Connect those two bones that stick out, and then there is the stomach cavity. So it already gives you a wonderful impression about normally proportioned human form. Stomach, hips. Notice how I try to work with the rounded motion because we are a harmonious set of the ovoid forms. Ovo, egg in Latin. Ovoid, egg-shaped. Roundness is very pertinent to the human body. Take advantage of it when you express with your line this roundness, elongated, more robust, whatever is the figure you're working on. Still, there are no straight lines in the human body. Now, we know that this is the shoulder, and we can now figure out the length of the arm with the hand. And the hand, kind of stretched out hand, open hand, reaches mid-thigh. The elbow reaches the waistline. So we have now upper arm, and lower arm, joints, okay, and the hand. Deltoid, biceps, extensors of the fingers, central line, just to return to it, and the pectoralis major, same here, whatever it will be, male, female, I don't know. It's to be determined later. The neck and the head are already placed, so now we just need to figure out what do we want this figure look like, tall, short. So obviously the more head length in the body, the taller the figure. So we have some kind of a guess. and we can measure. So we can take a measurement just like that with your pencil. You can use anything, any straight edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7. Perfect. Find the hairline, central line. I'm making the head a little bit tilted. Bit of the neck. And then the head proportions you will have in a separate tutorial, but the face can be divided in 3 equal parts also to become human face, normal looking human face. And this will be for the hair part and the cranium. The oval here is ovoid, tapers toward the chin, wider here. So it's always an egg, it's like that. And then you can turn it into a female figure, stomach, navel, usually where the waist is. And another thing, our body parts are wider at the place of origin, taper towards the next joint. Knee, wider, taper towards the ankle. The foot is a wedge-like formation with the heel sticking out. I'm drawing it in this position just to make it more obvious, the size of the foot. The hand equals to the size of the face. And in order to learn if it's true or not, you can measure. You can cover your own face with the hand. And the foot equals, I'm going from here, to the size of the entire head. So it seems like a lot, but in fact it's not, and you need to practice several times. Draw a figure like that. And then you can create your own figures, you can draw people, and you will always have good proportions. So we all know more or less the anatomy and the names of the major muscles. Everybody's working out. We know that we have this rectus abdominis also rounded, and here are the obliques. And every muscle has this rounded structure. So try to practice, memorize, and you will be much better off when you will start working on your own. Another little thing to show you the seated figure using the same principle, the thirds. So we need to create some kind of a composition, same as an outline, big outline here, to make sure that everything fits. Back, pelvis, thigh, lower leg, torso, shoulder, whatever somebody is doing, playing piano, working on the computer, neck, head, and at any point, the sooner the better, check all that. If these 3, 1, 2, 3 lines, masses, measures, are well balanced, the same, your figure, whatever it is, will be absolutely wonderful, will be in proportion, and then eventually you'll have to do whatever you like. That's her hair, plenty of hair. Of course, chair. It's always nice to sit on something, not just hang in the air. And so forth. So it's literally a very little effort, but fantastic results if you pay attention. Practice, draw several sketches after this, and next time you draw a figure from observation for our class, you will be doing very well.